welcome and welcome back. I'm so glad you're all here. My name is Jolanda and I am coming from the Netherlands and talking about everything craft, knitting and yarn related. So today it's December 11th. I hope I got this right. And yes, another day of Vlogmas. We will start as usual with opening the Advent calendar door. Yes, it seems I get the whole collection of the cashmere sock yarn in all the colors and they are matching very well together. I see like there is a pile of two different, the blues and the more muted ones that I really gravitate to, but blues will definitely be used up by one of my sons or maybe both of them, and I have to turn off the heat here again. Yes, I always seems to forget that. So next is what I am wearing today, and it is the yellow tulip by Drops Design, and I knitted this in 2022. It is made out of Cloudborn worsted. At that time, it was sold by Craftsy, I think. And I think I need to put the tripod down a little bit so you can see this better. So there are the tulips in here with a little bit of lace and reverse stockinette. And yeah, it's really nice. So I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I thought it was way tighter than it is. So I should wear it more often. It's again a circular yoke, fits very well. Lovely. Yeah. So everything I talk about will be linked down below. The link will bring you not to my project page, but to the designer's project page. If you want to watch my projects, there is definitely a link down below to my Ravelry page also. So yes, I will have some footage for you here while I show you how I finish the cardigan, the handspun cardigan. It is absolutely finished and I'm very happy about that. It weighs insane 1347 grams. I hope you could see that on the scale. So that is a lot of yarn out and I'm very pleased with that. So the total yarn count out is now 9,779 grams, and in was a little over 8,000. So I'm definitely going down, and that's great news. But I think most of it is done for this year. There will be a few hundred grams maybe here and there, but the cardigan, the teapot cardigan, definitely was a very big amount that was cast off. So I actually started this. Did I write it down? Because I started it in November 21st and I finished it yesterday. So here it is. The pockets are finished here that you just saw on camera. And this need a bath right now, but my drying rack is still occupied by my last finished object, but I will definitely give it a bath today. I can only imagine it will take a long time to dry. Maybe I'll put it in my yarn room. There's a drying rack there also. So yeah, very happy about it. This is the teapot cardigan, and as I mentioned before, this is second one. The first one was made out of cheap yarn from Ice, which was half acrylic, half wool, and he really wore through the elbow, and I had to mend it, and he doesn't mind, but he asked for another one because he likes it so much, and that's just the greatest, isn't it? So I am thinking while I'm rambling, am I forgetting something? No, I don't think so. Well, maybe I did, but so now all the big projects I needed to finish are finished. Now I am working on some decorations I want to definitely finish before Christmas, and preferably a few socks. So let's start with the sock. I did a test knit in November, and this is the Fresnel socks. I will also link it down below because names are not my thing. And this is very interesting because this looks weird, but the gusset is actually on the sole of the foot. So yeah, that was very interesting. It is also knitted in helical stripes. So if you don't know that, these stripes will be continuously going around without you having the jog. So before you start one color, before 3 stitches before that color is completed around, you pick up the next color. You knit again 3 stitches before the round ends and you change back to the first color. This is a sock that was meant to have a main color and 2 scrap colors. I had one main color and one scrap color. So the heel is also in the main color in the cuff. So I am, it is a toe up actually, and I have started working on sock number 2, and this is how far I got. So here is one yarn, and I will be knitting until I reach the other yarn, and 3 stitches before there I will drop yarn number 1, slip those 3 stitches and start continuing knitting with yarn number 2 until I reach yarn number 1. 3 stitches before I'll drop the yarn, slip 3 stitches, start continuing knitting with yarn number 1. And so you get stripes without any jogs, or yeah. As you can see, I'm using these flexible needles. They have a flexible in the middle. So that is kind of a hybrid between the words now, double pointed needles and magic loop. So yeah, because they're flexible, you can just knit around with one, and the idea is magic loop, but you cut short needles. It takes, as everything, it takes a little use. but I use it a lot now also for sleeves and stockings and that kind of stuff. Yes. So that is the Fresnel socks, and the link is down below. The thing I also have been working on is the stockings from Arne and Carlos. I'm not sure, it was a free pattern on their blog. It is on Ravelry now and probably paid for, but I'm not sure if the pattern is still available on the blog for free. I downloaded it when it was complete so I can finish my stockings. They do that yearly. It's a mystery knit along that starts in November. And yes, so the hearts, the snowflakes, these are acorns, and I put in waste yarn for the heel. And I start with the next pattern right now. So last time I showed you I was here. So I knitted a few rows this morning. Hopefully I can finish one pattern maybe, and pattern repeat. So if this is already the heels, so I suppose I'm maybe halfway, maybe not completely, but that's totally doable. So that is the mystery sock along from Arne and Carlos. And I have a free pattern today, as usual, and it's totally slipped my mind. All right, it was a tiny little scarf, as we all know, and it is a free pattern by Good Grief Yarns, and also a link down below. It is a pattern, it is a free pattern, a Ravelry download. So if you have not knitted a scarf like that, and I'm one of them, I'm not even sure if I'm going to, but if you are looking for a pattern that looks like the Sophie scarf and is free, then this is just your chance. There is a link down below you can follow. So what will I be up to? Well, I'm kind of feeling a little bit lost because all the big projects are gone, and that is such a nice thing to work on at the Endless Stockinette. I really like that if I watch YouTube or anything. But so far, I only have objects I need to think about. So I'm not sure. I, I don't think I have anything on my needles that is mindless. I have to take a look. I don't think so. So yeah, then that is what it is, and I will see how far I can get. I hope you're all doing well, and I will be back tomorrow. Don't stress too much, enjoy your knitting, and then we see each other again tomorrow. Thank you, and bye bye.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine.